Mr. Escobar, is this your client? Because there's been some confusion whether you was his attorney or whether Famous was his attorney.
I'll have, is that a question for me directly
Can you
or
go on
for
your
him?
outside voice?
Oh, is this better?
Yes, that's perfect.
All right. Your Honor, I have seen, uh, I have seen this becoming a repetitive issue where I've contract with the patient, sorry, not the patient, the client, and somehow it's reassigned elsewhere. Although my client and I have been in full contact the entirety of the time.
Okay.
He's
Um,
also been in contact with Mr. Brick because during his bond hearing, he was sent up for the nines. I went to Bolingbrook to release him from the nines because he was eligible for bail. But that whole process, Mr. Brick was there and he did elaborate. Mr. Brick did elaborate to Mr. Larry that he does indeed have two attorneys, and Mr. Brick was one of them.
Oh,
Mr. Brick instructed him to reach out to either or, so I don't know where that comes in at,
Uh,
but Mr. Brick
that
had put his name on the docket for this case.
okay, sir,
so
state your name for the court for me, please.
Mike Lear,
Now you got to use your outside voice for me.
Mike Lear,
All right. And in this particular case right now, which is I believe case 969, who are you wanting to represent you at this very moment right now?
Mr. Escobar.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, Judge Paris Banks, court is now in session. We're going to start with State versus Mike Larry. State, go ahead and with your opening statements, please. Mr. Larry, I'm sorry. You can go ahead and have a seat over there to your left. Also, you too, Mr. Escobar, Kayla, Miss Kayla, you have the floor.
Absolutely. Thank you, Your Honor. So we are pretty much so here today to bring to light the crimes that Mr. Larry is being accused of and prove to the court that with beyond reasonable doubt, Mr. Larry is indeed, what would we say, a public nuisance. Mr. Larry has been endangering the public for quite some time now, and we will prove today that Mr. Larry needs to be treated somewhat like the majority of the people that come before this court. Now, with due process and all fairness, we would like to showcase our evidence, bring forth our witnesses, just so we can give the court and shine some light on who the real Mr. Mike Larry is. And we hope to give the defense a fair trial. But with that being said, I will withdraw and let Mr. Escobar go.
All right, thank you for your opening statement. Um, Mr. Escobar, your opening statement.
I please the court that I will hold those words faithfully, as so it is written in the fabric of the law we abide by. All defendants, by default, shall enjoy the presumption of innocence until proven otherwise beyond a reasonable doubt. But exactly what does beyond a reasonable doubt exactly mean? Beyond a reasonable doubt, literally, as it relates to the application of law, entails that beyond a reasonable doubt means consolidated, proven, 200% preferably, that the alleged crime, in fact, not only happened, but it was committed by the individual claimed. And if the evidence does not support that description, it's not beyond a reasonable doubt. So I shall enjoy the ability, as it is not my job to prove innocence, since law already provides for it by default, but it falls upon the shoulders of the prosecutor to prove guilt. And any claims made whatsoever of my client's past, he has been rehabilitated for any of his past. He has paid his debt to society. We're not seeking any type of enhancements that I'm aware of. Therefore, I rest.
All right, thank you, Attorney Escobar. All right, silence in this courtroom, please. Thank you. All right, Kayla, the floor is yours to call any witnesses, evidence, or anything you got going.
My first witness will be Officer Charlie Donaldson. He won't be an expert witness, but he will be a witness as to being there during the crime.
All right, is he in the courtroom today?
Absolutely.
All right, can you step forward, please?
Y'all didn't even say what I was getting charged with.
Oh, that's coming up.
Mr. Donaldson.
I just went on whisper.
Yeah,
It's not
take the
being
stand,
interesting.
sweetie.
Stand right here to my right. I'm in this box to the right, please, Mr. Donaldson. Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth and the whole nothing but the truth, so help you?
Uh,
All right, take a seat. Kayla, the witness is
she's
yours.
starting.
She
Oh,
needs
okay.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Miss Kayla.
Make sure you're in your
How are
outside
you
voice, please,
today?
so everyone can hear you.
Uh, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing pretty well. So I would like to ask you a couple questions about the day in question.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you walk the court through how this whole event took place and what was your role in apprehending Mr. Larry?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I can tell you. So basically, we call for like suspicious activity of like about like over at the clothing store. So
Hmm.
I went in Air One and went
I'm so
over
sorry to
there.
interrupt. I'm sorry, sir. I can barely hear you over here. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
All right.
my bad. I got you. Hear
Oh,
me
that's
now?
okay. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm sorry.
Okay. So basically, I was responding to a call at a clothing store, and then when I like went over top with my heli I was in, I saw Mr. Lowry over there collecting drugs on the roof, right under me when I was flying my helicopter. So I called Miss Woods over here and asked her if she can investigate the guy under Miss Banks over here. Um, investigate the thing that was seen under me, and then that's when we seen him like let's just say like bending over and collecting something, and then we found out that was drugs after we arrested him and brought him in.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you said you were in a helicopter.
Yes, ma'am. At
Was
Air One.
there, yeah, was there anything about that helicopter that helped you,
My
get
thermals.
okay. So your helicopter got thermal vision?
Yes, and it has thermal vision and heat vision.
Oh, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Again, I'm unable to hear.
Oh, why? I don't know why isn't
No, there we go. You're
my
good now.
helicopter has
Okay.
thermal vision and heat vision.
Okay, so you were able to clearly see him regardless of whether you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
visually see him through the helicopter.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, what happened, after you spotted him through the thermal vision or like with Miss Banks? Well, no, let me rephrase that. So,
We
how did Miss Banks come into play in this?
She was responding to the same call, and then I went over like I said 497 to Miss Banks, can you please investigate this person collecting under me in a Santa outfit? And then she basically got onto the roof and pretty much like put him in cuffs and then searched him when we got to the station.
So more like you two work together to
Yes,
apprehend
ma'am.
Mr. Lowry.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. No further questions, Mr. Donaldson. You can step
Okay.
down.
No, he cannot
No.
sit
Oh, I
down.
mean,
Cross
No,
oh,
he
cross
I'm
cannot.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
examination.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Your floor, Mr. Escobar.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just bear with me. I am elderly at this time.
It's
Um,
all good.
all right. How are you doing this evening,
I'm
sir?
doing pretty well, sir.
Excellent. That's great to hear. Um, would you please restate your last name, please?
Donaldson.
Donaldson. Thank you, officer.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sorry,
Right.
sorry.
No problem. No problem. No problem. And Officer Donaldson, how long have you been employed by the police department?
For at least 6 months.
Awesome. And what is your current rank within the department?
Officer.
Officer. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you employed directly or assigned to any specific department?
Yes, sir. It's gonna be the Houston, the Walkland Police Department
Mhm.
slash air unit.
Which unit, sorry?
Air unit, sir.
Oh,
Air one.
air unit.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes,
Got
sir.
it. Got it. Got it. And in order to, get to that particular department or subdivision,
Yes,
does it
sir.
require any particular specialized training of any sorts?
Yes, sir. I need before I was even able to to be able to fly an Air One.
Mhm.
I need to have my pilot's license
Got it.
and at least 2 months on the force.
Got it. Very well.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you for that.
No
And,
problem.
and and Officer Donaldson, in your testimony that you just provided to the court,
Yes, sir.
you stated that you saw Mr. Larry collecting what appeared to be drugs on a rooftop.
Yeah, he was like bending over like down like this
Sure,
and
sure.
then up and down.
Okay,
So
got it, got it.
as we seen, that is like associated to collecting something
Okay,
on the ground, sir.
sure, sure. And more specifically, since you're up there and you have a very good bird's eye view from your helicopter, uh,
Yes, sir.
did you by any chance um, note that there were more than one individual or only one individual?
It's only one individual on that roof that I
Okay,
seen. It was in right in the corner.
got it.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
how did you learn or come to learn that someone was there?
I was were like, let's just say we got a call for suspicious activity and a shot fired in the little area. So I was really like scanning over to see if I could find any thermals of anyone that is like have a weapon out. And that's when I seen Mr. Lowry on the roof.
Okay, and
Yes,
to your
sir.
knowledge, did you ever leave the air vessel or the helicopter that you were in, or you were always on top?
I had to jump out to help Mrs. Banks get the person
Okay,
down because I there was no ladders in the vicinity.
got it. Um,
Yes, sir.
and were any bullets collected from that scene?
No, no, sir.
Objection,
Okay.
Your Honor. Relevance.
Your Honor,
Hmm.
the relevance of my questioning and my line of questionings on direct examination is the directly linked to the witness's statement stating that he was answering a police call involving shooting.
Can I rebuttal, Your Honor?
Sure.
The relevance comes in because where he's responding to a call in the vicinity, it doesn't have to be the defendant doing the crime. He's not being charged with shooting at anybody. The
I agree.
officer was just simply responding to a shots fired call in the area, which gave him reason to check out the area.
I'll remind the court that at no point during this hearing has any charges been read out.
This objection, Your Honor, to that as
But
well.
we're
This
we're not going
trial.
to do the back and forth. I agree with her. Move forward with your questioning.
So is it overruled or sustained?
Her objection is sustained. Move forward with your
Right,
questioning.
Mr. Officer
Yes, sir.
Donaldson, right?
Donaldson, yes, sir.
Donaldson. Um, During your testimony, you did provide the statement that, and I quote, I utilized thermal vision.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Um, in your own description, what is thermal vision? What does it do? And how detailed or clear is whatever you're
Um,
viewing?
so thermal vision would be like, you know how you guys have heat, like heat in your guys' bodies?
Right.
That the thermal vision would pick up the heat inside of you guys' body, and it will, and with the thermal vision, I can literally see a person's figure and if they're holding a weapon.
Very good. Would you be able to see through thermal vision any detailed appearances?
Yes, sir. I can tell if he's if he's wearing a mask and what color clothes he's wearing.
And what color does the individual that appears on
He
that?
he
What color does a person appear to be?
red,
Red.
sir.
Okay. Is that for everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, were you able to identify the ethnicity of whoever you were viewing through thermal vision?
Yes, sir. I can tell um I can tell like if a person is standing still or moving from how their heat is like moving,
Okay,
sir.
I understand that. Let me rephrase the question. If we were to look at uh, a thermal vision display, right? Um, Hypothetically, just like you actually viewed in this case, when you were viewing allegedly my client. Uh, so yes, I understand that you can see if they're wearing a mask or if they have a weapon out. But are you able to tell the color of the skin of the person that you're viewing?
No, sir.
Okay, that was my question. Thank you. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
And lastly, you reported your findings, right? Once you initially saw this, you got on your radio and you notified an officer, I believe Officer Banks or Captain Banks, I don't know her title. You
Yes, sir.
informed her, hey, this is what's going on. This is where my findings are. Um, and I guess you called for backup, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What I did is I said, Miss Banks, there is going to be one person on a roof. It looked like collecting drugs with a red Santa mask and red outfit.
Very well. And how long did it take that officer to respond to your request of backup? Roughly
At least 2 to 3 minutes, sir.
2 to 3 minutes. Very well. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And so you claimed that you saw him picking up drugs.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were you aware what drugs they were?
No, sir.
Okay. Did you find out afterwards what type of drugs they were?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. When we searched him, yes, sir.
And what did you find on him?
We found. Hold on.
Sure.
We found like chloride
Mhm.
and a baron. I don't know how to say it. Like
Huh?
uh
Can you spell it?
TRI, yeah, TRI fluoride.
Uh,
Boron TRI fluoride. I don't know how to
TRI fluoride.
fluoride. Yeah,
Trifluoride?
yeah.
Okay.
And
What else?
I want to put this. And I found that too. I don't
Okay,
know how to
got
pronounce it.
it. Got it. Got it. Thank you.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
do you recall just vaguely? It doesn't have to be precise. Um, the amount that were on.
13,000. Um,
Whoa.
13,000 of this
Okay.
and 5,000 of the trifluoride.
Okay. Got it. That's
Yes,
that's
sir.
that's a big amount, ain't it?
Yes, and we found shrooms, devil dust, and crippling on him, and X pills.
Shrooms. What else?
Um, crippling.
Strip.
It's gonna be like a purple lean.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Yes,
Lean.
sir.
Lean.
Yeah, lean. Yes, sir.
Oh, and is that a street
And
name?
that's what the name of the item is. Yes, sir.
But do you
Or
know?
the drink. I
Okay.
don't know
Okay.
what it's for, or
Okay. Is
yes,
that
sir.
a drug?
I am not sure, sir.
You're not sure?
No, sir, because that's the first time I've seen
Okay.
that, sir.
Okay. No problem. No problem.
Mhm.
So what was the name again of that substance?
Crippling.
Oh, Crip-Lean.
Yeah,
CRIP?
yeah,
Oh,
TRIP. Yes, sir.
got it. And how many of that did you find on his possession?
23.
23 of those. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And
And
what was the other name of the other substance?
X pills.
What is that?
I believe it's for speed. I'm
It's
not like 100% sure.
oh,
I never used it before.
Your Honor,
okay. That's fine.
objection, relevance. Is there a question here? A direct question?
Yes,
Rephrase.
the items
Ask your question, attorney.
that were found in his possession, which are directly relevant to my questioning.
Okay. Proceed.
Thank you. And how many of those?
9.
9 of those. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Was there anything else that you found on him?
Galaxy gas, but we don't really take that off of them.
What
But
was that? What was the name?
Galaxy gas.
Galaxy gas.
I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
what it's. I don't like the crippling. I don't know what it's
Okay.
for.
No,
So
that's all right. You're not an expert
yes, sir.
witness here, so you're not required to know that. So don't
Yes,
worry
sir.
about that. I'm just trying to gather the basics of your findings to correlate them to the actual evidence that we have, and to let the
Yes,
court
sir.
know what actually factually was found on my client. So thank you for
All right,
answering
sir.
all of my questions. I appreciate that.
No problem, sir.
You roughly, do you know how long he was up there for? That's my last question, by the way.
We did send him up into to his court date. So
Okay. All right.
his initial time would be 185 months.
Okay. Thank you.
And I believe a $2 million fine.
$2 million?
I believe on his
Your Honor,
Okay.
one,
objection,
2,
relevance
3, 4, 5.
again.
Yes,
This
the
is
2
this is
million.
this is testimony that the witness is testifying to. I asked none of it, so that was volunteered testimony, Your Honor.
I agree.
Mhm. Thank you. Again, Officer Donaldson, thank
It's
you
gonna
for
be
providing defense with your answers.
yes,
At this
sir.
time, there is no further questioning for you, sir.
All right. Thank you, attorney. Are there any redirects?
No further questions.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Donaldson. You're free to step down.
Okay, thank you, sir, ma'am.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I would like to inform the court, based upon the direct examination and the findings of direct examination, that chloride, trifluoride, neither of those two compounds are illegal. Chloride is a salt.
Mr. Escobar, this is not the time for that. Put that into your closing statements. We're going to move forward with the
Okay,
case and use
sounds
that
good to
towards your
me.
argument. All right. Attorney Kayla, go ahead and call your next witness.
I would like to save my next witness till after I present my evidence.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move into emails, please, everybody.
The stage doesn't work, so can we get into a DOJ call?
The stage
What
doesn't work,
about
really.
a PD call?
Oh,
I don't have the court doesn't
Y'all
work.
can
No.
join the PD DOJ meeting channel. Something
Yeah,
about
there's a
court thing.
there's a
Okay.
PD DOJ meeting. It's
so where are we meeting?
Well, I gotta go there too or no?
You can. Why not?
can if you
It's
like.
your case.
Oh, let me mute.
It's a lot of shit that need to be said, but I mean, I ain't gonna. Man,
Um, are we meeting up there? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, we are. Okay. I'm there.
All right, is everybody in here?
Um, Mr. Larry, are you coming?
I'm trying to find it.
That will be in the official H Town V2 emergency emails. You'll be the only one that's missing. Did you find it or no?
Is everybody ready for me to present?
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Sign
I'm
in when I
ready.
present? Okay. All right, so we will start
I'm
with
trying to find the email right now.
the body cam from Officer Charlie Donaldson upon his arrival to the shots fired calls.
451 gonna be back 10 plus 1.
For me, responding to the latest.
So 451 gonna respond into the latest shots fired.
It's gonna be on a gang block.
10 10
Be careful.
I'm gonna stop it right here, right quick. You can clearly hear
Hey, well, I find the
through the
DOJ
radio
emails. What's it
officers
called?
conversing back and forth upon with each other about the nature of the crimes. You can clearly hear Miss Banks relay to Mr. Donaldson that there is a shots fired call being sent through in the area, and that's where he's flying to.
Gonna have a few people inside the clothing store, but just you on the scene, Banks.
10 4.
I just sent you an invite.
We see Officer Donaldson
Well,
using
I go to the
the
courtroom.
thermal vision that he stated in court,
Somebody on the roof.
and
Try
him
to get on the roof and
stating that
Yeah,
he
he's
does
on-
identify
looks like
somebody
he's
on the
on-
roof,
it looks
and
like he's on-
this is the collecting. This is the part of evidence where Mr. Donaldson points out to, per his witness statement, that he identified somebody collecting something, somebody on a roof collecting something, which we can clearly see here
Yeah, he's
with the
collecting-
direct
looks
movements
like
that Officer Donaldson mimicked in court.
What's on the roof?
They're gonna be the roof right. How do I explain this?
10 4. Can we get another unit?
I'm right above him.
I'm gonna get up on the ladder.
Right above
Okay, I
him.
need to.
And also, Your Honor, can the court go on record that in this video,
Negative.
you can see somebody wearing red overalls?
He's gonna be in a Santa hat.
If we can go on record and point out that the defendant himself is wearing red overalls in the court right now.
10 4.
Is Core still in
Do
position?
you see me?
Negative. Oh yes, that's you. I'm behind you. Behind you. You see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Ranger 1 to 301.
Officer Donaldson waiting till his extra backup units approached and move in for Mr. Larry to be apprehended. And you also see PD make initial contact with the suspect.
You got
Now
one
he is
suspect.
under
One suspect
arrest.
going to be processed.
I suggest jumping off.
And now you see Officer Donaldson descend the helicopter for assisting to get them on leveled land.
Well, Kamala got 195. It's gonna be in a Christmas hat and all red. Collecting drugs on top.
We
of
hope
it.
you enjoy your stay over here. Turn the fuck up.
If you don't mind
Caleb.
coming down at once, I could put me your helicopter in the air once for me. Thank you so much, everyone.
Now again, you see the suspect in this video wearing red overalls. In court today, you see the defendant also over there wearing red overalls. Now, to move on with that, because Mr. Larry was apprehended on a felony, well, detained and arrested on a felony, that justifies a warrantless arrest. Upon that arrest, this is the direct image of his pockets, and it goes to verify the questions that the defense asked Mr. Donaldson. He was in possession of 13,000 chloride, over 13,000 chloride. He was over 5,000. He was in possession of over 5,000 trifluoride, and also in possession of many other drugs plus illegal handcuffs, and also a Class C weapon, which is illegal for him because he is a felon. And that type of gun is illegal anyway in this city. Moving on. In Texas, in the state of Texas, Texas Public Health Code, what is it? 481 dash 124 criminalizes the possession or transport of precursor chemicals with intent to manufacture a controlled substance. Now, due to the nature of the crime and the definition by Texas law, Mr. Larry is in control of those said substances that are in relation to Texas Public Health Code, which is a direct violation and constitute for a felony arrest. Now, with that being said, I've shown enough evidence. Now, the prosecution will yield no further presentation.
All right.
Is anybody talking at this moment?
She just said something, but
I can't hear anybody.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, yeah. Now we can.
Okay, perfect. Attorney Kayla, are you resting for now?
I am resting.
Okay, you're back in city. Okay. All right. Attorney Escobar, the floor is yours for witnesses and or evidence.
Thank you. The evidence that is on file and the evidence that we have just viewed shows an individual wearing a mask, shows an individual wearing an outfit. I don't actually see how they identified the person. Amongst the claims that were made during presentation of exhibit, it is witnessed through that footage that my client, supposedly and allegedly my client, or whoever's pocket that was in the possession of chloride, trifluoride, crippling, XPL, shrooms, and on that closing statement provided, prosecution made a statement that in the state of Texas, from the possession of certain items that renders the item illegal, I would like to dispel that statement with the following. I have trifluoride in my toothpaste, copious amounts of it. And I consume chloride on a daily basis. Neither of those two components are illegal to obtain nor possess. They are simple compounds in chemistry. Trifluoride is utilized to remineralize
I'm
the.
sorry, Mr. Escobar, are these your
Yes,
closing arguments, or are you?
I am making an analysis of what we just witnessed, and I'm
No.
supporting my claims.
Okay, I need you to call a witness or show evidence. That was more of a closing argument ordeal.
And
I brought absolutely no witness to
Okay,
this
so did you?
hearing.
Okay, did you have any evidence that you wanted to present? And then I'll be more than happy to move forward with closing argument.
I'm providing the evidence orally.
Okay, that's still closing arguments. Right now, we are doing either evidence or witnesses. So do you have either of those?
Where would I present evidence to show that fluoride and chloride are simple compounds?
That's not evidence to present. That's more of a closing statement. So once
That
again, my
that is.
question is a yes. Once again,
Mhm.
my question is a yes or no answer. It's close-ended. Do you have any evidence to present or any witnesses to call?
Yes, I have evidence to present.
Not a story that you're telling, actual physical evidence for us to see in Discord.
Absolutely, I can provide that.
Okay, let's start there. Let's go there. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Are we all in? Okay, we are there. Okay. Got one, and then now the second one. And that was all right. There we go. Okay. And let me share here. Oh. I have two compounds.
Can you mute the email
Oh,
so you're not double?
sure.
Thank thank you.
Are you still able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So we have the compound of fluoride being an inorganic compound um, whose salts are typically white or colorless. Fluoride salts typically have distinctive bitter taste and are odorless. Its salts and minerals are important chemical in the industrial. They are industrial chemicals, mainly used in the production of hydrogen fluoride for fluorocarbons. Fluoride is classified as a weak base since it only partially associates in solution, but concentrated fluoride is corrosive and can attack the skin. Um, if we look,
Objection, Your Honor.
Mhm.
Yes.
Um, for the record, just would like to say for the record, this is all speculation because Wikipedia is not a reliable source. Um, for okay, yes, he is getting it from a website, but it is a known public fact that Wikipedia is not a reliable source.
That's not an issue. If you'd like a different source, I can provide that to the court.
No, we don't need any sources. I when I said evidence, I
Mhm.
meant like your client gave you, I don't know, a dash cam, or you got a conversation on record to show anything regarding the case.
Uh,
I'm not looking for any scientific facts because if that's the case, that can be argued for anything, for any drug, for anything. Because that's why they're drugs, because they are things are done to them to make them do the things that they do. Is there
so,
any other
so
evidence that you have to present? What you're doing right now is your closing arguments.
mm, I thought that was presentation of evidence, but okay,
Okay, so do you have any witnesses that you would like to call?
negative.
Okay, so Kayla, do you have any witnesses or any other evidence that you rested
Uh,
already? Correct.
yes.
Okay, let's move into closing arguments. State, we're
Wait, oh
starting
no,
with you.
I was gonna call up one last witness.
Kayla, you rested. You're
Oh,
supposed to do all
never
that
mind.
before we moved over to Mr.
You're right.
Escobar.
You're right. All
All
right.
right, so we're moving forward to closing arguments. Kayla,
Absolutely.
you're saying.
Okay. So there's two. Wait, let me eat something real quick. The state has given all of the physical evidence and put it on the table for the audience and the court to see. Now, there's a couple things that I would like to debunk in Mr. Escobar's statement. For one, even though these are common used household items in Texas law, even if they're not under, even if they don't follow under the Controlled Substance Act, if they are used, if they are used with intent to manufacture felony drugs, you can be prosecuted for the manufacture of those drugs. Now, to add on to that, the drug trafficking of this case comes in where
She
okay,
talking about
we
trafficking. She
found
don't know what that
we
was
found
used
a
for.
link
Mhm.
between the chemicals and the actual drugs. Now, to move forward and apply that to the charges in Texas, if you possess a large amount of precursor chemicals and or ingredients used to make controlled substance, that can lead to a trafficking felony. Now, as Mr. Escobar said, yes, we use fluoride in our toothpaste, of
This is
course.
full.
But once you take those substances and do whatever you need to do with them to alter them and put them to use in a way that they're not intended to use, that's manufacturing of a controlled substance, and that is illegal in the state of Texas, and that warrants for a felony.
How can she prove any
She
intent from
can't.
a helicopter?
She can't.
Uh, can you control your client, Mr. Escobar? I can hear him over here.
Girl,
Now, drugs aside, chemicals aside, ingredients aside, when Mr. Lowry was picked up on the commissions of his crime, once he was properly processed and booked, and once it came time for them to properly search him because of his arrest, there were more than enough illegal items found on him
illegal.
to prove that beyond a reasonable doubt, Mr. Lowry is indeed a public threat, not only to himself but to society. The substances or items found on your everyday person. Most of us just walk around with our car keys, IDs, wallet, purses, whatever. Mr. Lowry is walking around with an illegal rifle, ample drugs, bullets, uh, lockpicks, handcuffs, you name it, whatever. That is enough to prove that beyond a reasonable doubt, he is a threat to public safety. He's a threat to your safety. He's a threat to my safety. He's a threat to all of our safety. And Mr. Lowry should be held accountable for his actions because not only is Mr. Lowry here on, we can say when he was here during his arraignment, he was let out on bond. Mr. Lowry was picked up violating his bond. So if you're just this outstanding citizen as you say you were, you know the terms of your
When
bond.
did you make
Why
that
would
claim?
why else would you be back in the courtroom, you know? But that's not why we're here. I'm just here to ask the court that with beyond a reasonable doubt, we find Mr. Mike Larry
No.
guilty and we bring justice to the courtroom
Hello.
and we bring justice to the public.
How you doing?
The prosecution no longer has any questions and I shall withdraw.
Mr. Escobar, your closing arguments.
Thank you. Closing argument and rationale is as follows. We're sitting here making claims. We're here throwing false allegations and misciting written statutes. All the claims that have been made that, oh, it is illegal in Texas law, I'd like to see that law, as no evidence has been presented of such. That's first. Second, the claims being made are that he's manufacturing drugs. I'd like to remind this court, I'd like to remind everyone present that we have viewed absolutely no evidence, zero evidence of drug manufacturing. Zero. Where is beyond a reasonable doubt there? Zero evidence of drug manufacturing or trafficking. So while you sit there and throw allegations, sure, certainly, you can throw all allegations you want. But the burden of proof falls on you to prove it. Quite frankly, none of it has. Now, there is one allegation that he is unsafe for this community. But I'd like to see when in that footage my client is shown to be harming anyone. Zero evidence, zero proof. Yes, he's in the possession of it, being in the possession of it and using it to cause harm. Well, two separate ordeals. Third, though no evidence of manufacturing has been submitted to sustain that claim, no context whatsoever of even there we are, no proof whatsoever nor a shadow of an idea has been provided as to what potential substance, zero, which drug was intended to be manufactured. Because now if I carry toothpaste in my pocket and salt in my pocket, now I'm planning to manufacture a drug. Well, I quite honestly feel sorry for the industry, business sector, as they too would be then, according to the claims being made over here by the prosecution, they too are criminals. Ain't that interesting? And fourth of all, the initial statements made by police were that they were answering a shooting, a call to a shooting. Well, my client then, I guess, is shooting the air because he was the only individual in the premise without any body within the vicinity. So clearly, since that was the reason for the police dispatch, it clearly shows no connection whatsoever between the dispatch of that call and that claimed crime being made, which was the initial reason, the sole purpose as to why police was dispatched to that location was a shooting. Upon arrival, there was no shooting. Upon arrival on scene, none of the indicated purposes and reasons were clearly outlined. Zero. It comes to show a different narrative here. I solidify and stand secure 100%. My client is innocent. The burden of proof has not been met beyond a reasonable doubt or any reason whatsoever. Justice will prevail. Justice will certainly prevail. And my last statement for the evening that I will gladly make. I hear people talking. I'm sorry.
You stay out, or I'm gonna have to escort you out if you don't stay quiet.
All right, my bad, love, bro.
Continue going.
I, as of late, have witnessed very, in how it relates to this particular case, I've noticed a pattern of human rights violations, of statute violations that will be addressed separately. Thank you to the court for their time, their wisdom, and the rendition that is to follow. Defense counsel at this time will rest.
Thank you to all parties. Court is now in a 10-minute recess while I first pause. Ms. Kayla, for the court, can you read off all of the charges, please?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Mike Larry is being charged with drug trafficking, possession of illegal substance with intent to distribute, criminal possession of weapon class C, possession of government issued items, and felony possession of class 3 substance.
Thank you. And do me a favor, can you email me that piece of evidence of Air One, please? I would like to take a look at something. Court is
Absolutely.
now in a 10-minute recess.
Want me to send you,
Officer?
Free me.
Officer?
Yeah.
I'd like to have a moment while
innocent, man.
the court is in recess.
Let me talk
If you can please bring him to cell so that I can speak to him privately.
Hey, can I get
Oh, you
something to eat,
fine?
boss?
Yeah.
Can I eat something, boss? You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I've been in
I got
cuffed the
you.
whole time. All right,
I got
that.
Yeah, and then just lock the.
Yes, Miss DA, do you need him?
and then just lock the door, but release his handcuffs. Thank you, sir. Lock it. Lock the. Oh. Oh. Oh, my back. Oh. Fucking back. Oh. Goddamn.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right,
By
lock
the
the
way,
door. Lock the door. Lock the
if-
door. Oh, thank you. All right.
quick.
Mr. Larry, what you eating?
Yeah.
What you eating?
Chopped cheese.
Yeah, man. Let me go and whisper. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, go and whisper. Go and whisper. I don't want nobody hearing this.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how to do that.
Flex your Z muscle. Z as in a zebra.
Is that better?
Do you not see it on your lower right when you press the Z? When you flex your Z muscle, it changes from like whisper, shout, normal.
No, not for me.
Really? So on
Yeah.
your lower right, what does it say? Does it say normal range, whisper range, shouting range?
It's a 2 dots, right? 2 lines right now.
No, that's not what it no. On your lower right, it should say, when you talk, it should light up and say range, right? Or you don't see
Yeah.
Okay. Does it say
Oh, it should say
whisper?
normal.
Oh, it says normal. Okay.
Normal.
Okay. Can you flex your this muscle? You see it?
Let me see.
It's to the right hand side of your number one muscle.
Yeah, that I do that. Something else up, man. That don't do that.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Don't change
Okay,
it.
it's all right then. It's normal.
Okay.
Just be careful. Somebody might hear you. So you got drug trafficking, drug trafficking as a charge. Possession of illegal items. Criminal possession of I don't know what she called a government issued item. How did you get that? The hell
I found them. I found some handcuffs on the ground. That's all it was.
on the ground?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, I get freaky in the bedroom. You know how it be.
Okay. I'd like to know when it became illegal to own fucking handcuffs. I like to know that.
They keep talking about government issues. They sell them at the sex store. My girl got some pink ones. You know what I'm saying?
So then what, man? She's just spewing shit. Look, I'm trying to get that bitch fired. I swear to God, she is a fucking idiot. She's stupid, bro. Stupid as hell.
But the man, bro, I'm innocent. Like I said, I wasn't even doing nothing. They ain't even GSR test me. They ran up, slapped me in cuffs, searched me, and took me to jail. Like, come on, man. That's straight violation of my rights. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even give me a chance.
And that's why I said it. That I've noticed a pattern of civil rights
Like, did they even collect any? They should have collected some of the evidence from the spot showing what I was picking. You said I was manufacturing. I was literally picking the resources from the place.
Yes.
Tell me what you can't tell me what I was about to do.
What exactly? There's no evidence to sustain that. I clearly said that in trial. You might as well fucking take me to jail because I got all of those items on me.
Yeah.
But no. They want to pick on people because they ain't got nothing else better to do other than to fuck the judge, because she fucking the judge, by the way. And what else? Now you know she fucking the judge. And the bitch was arrested. She was arrested back then for corruption. So I know she's a corrupt motherfucker.
She don't like me.
Look, it's a whole team of lawyers working, collecting evidence to get that bitch fired. I can't stand her bitch ass.
Man, I see. I don't know, like, man, when you was objecting and everything, the judge, man, that shit had me. I'm like, what the fuck? Is she getting paid or something?
Right?
Like they've been all in my pocket. 2 million here, 7 million up. Then you mentioning other cases that has nothing to do with this. First of all, you gotta prove
Exactly.
this case before you even mention my whole shit. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's the old me. You know what I'm saying? I made my
Exactly.
mistakes. I deserve
Exactly.
my freedom, man. They just
That's
had me in there doing a 9, bro. I'm hurting, man. You know what
that
I'm
is
saying?
why I said that you've repaid your debt to society. You're not seeking an enhancement of any of these charges. So what relevancy or what relevance does it have for you to mention his past? That ain't got nothing to do with this one. In fact, this one
Exactly.
needs to be thrown out. Now, the only thing that I feel there's no defense for is the possession of the firearm. You see, so they may get you for that.
I mean, that ain't no probable cause. First of all, they ain't had no right to go in my pocket. If
True.
they said they responded to a shots fired, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't the first thing you supposed to do. If I was shooting anything,
Yep.
when ain't you gonna test me? I would run. I
Exact.
would have flee. You know what I'm
Exact.
saying? I
Oh, I
was
know. I know.
working.
I know. I know. I know. I know. I know.
They made me lose my job. I was getting paid to pick up that, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And deliver that to the factory for whatever they was gonna manufacture,
Mm.
toothpaste, whatever, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
Yes.
get paid for those services.
Yes.
When I told them that I got arrested for going to work,
Mm.
they said, fuck you, you fired. So I was just out there lost, you know what I'm saying?
Mm. I don't
You
see the
heard
day. I don't see the damn day.
they talking making it seem like I'm in the lab or something, bro. Like I was
You were
working.
in plain motherfucking air, plain
Yes.
eyesight.
Santa Claus ain't do nothing to nobody.
All right, court is,
Come
can
on.
you call everybody back into the courtroom, please?
They about to put me back in cuffs.
I am so tempted to just fucking open this door. Let me close this fucking trouble.
Kayla, can you let them know that he's coming down so they can
Hold on.
not talk about whatever it is they're talking about?
Can you put it back in? Heck, no. Thank you.
Oh,
Did you get the video, Miss
Well, here they go, Your
I
Honor.
did. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, yeah, Miss Judge, I have one more thing, one more piece of evidence if you
Uh-uh.
will, let me put it on the table.
Uh-uh.
Evidence for what?
Of some other
This
information I
case?
just
Let's
learned.
go ahead and
Yes,
sit
Mm,
down
ma'am.
for now.
mm,
Absolutely not.
Objection. Oh,
Just
okay.
learn.
All right, court is now
You
back
don't
in
need to object.
session.
He's just trying to help.
I
We
do have to object.
Oh my
silence.
God.
Next person talks without me talking directly to them is going to get a $20 million fine. I don't care who you are.
Mm.
Now, state your name for the court.
Kayla Monroe.
Defense, state your name for the court.
Attorney Jose Escobar, uh, for
Representing.
representing my client, Mike Leary.
All right. So this state versus Mike Larry, where Mr. Mike Larry is being charged with felon possession of a government issued item. This is not it. Wrong one. I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Kayla, read the charges for me one more time, please, just for the
Miss
court.
Mr. Larry is being charged with hold on, am I on? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Larry is being charged with a drug trafficking. He is being charged with possession of government issued items, criminal possession of weapon class C, possession of legal substance with intent to distribute, and felony possession of class 3 substance.
All right. Thank you. All right. Having reviewed the evidence presented, listened to the testimony of all witnesses, and considered the arguments from both the prosecution and the defense, it clearly demonstrates that the defendant knowingly and intentionally engaged in the conduct that violated the law. The prosecution had met its burden of proof, and the defense has not provided sufficient amount of evidence to prove reasonable doubt. The toothpaste comments, while quite clever, having one case of toothpaste in your pocket versus having 800 toothpastes in your pocket shows two completely different stories. Therefore, it is the judgment of this court that the defendant is found guilty of all of all charges. Sentencing will be fine will be kept as is, which shows to be 221,000. The recommended sentence will be just as 185 months, being that he was out on bond and revoked his bond, he will be sent back up for the 185 months associated with these crimes. Court is now finished. Everyone have a good and safe day.
A quick question. Quick,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Man,
quick
Thank you,
I
question.
want
officers.
to, man.
Quick
Ah,
question.
yes, Mr.
No,
Texas.
there are no questions. My ruling stands.
No, no,
Pretty good,
it's
Nia.
not regarding
I
the
can,
ruling.
can I,
What's the regard?
can I
Was
Absolutely.
want to
that
Oh, you
retry,
got
was this
kidnapped.
district,
retry.
municipal, or supreme?
Good shit, guys. Good shit.
We don't do that here. It's just court, sir.
No, no, no. I need to know
Hey,
what
Charlie.
level of court.
If you want to appeal it, the chief will be here. That's the only person over me.
Right, that's
I
what I
want,
mean. I'd like an appeal.
Absolutely. And you could come down
Okay.
here
I
and speak
definitely, I want to
speak to
appeal
that
that. I
person.
definitely want to appeal that. This is
Go ahead and
bullshit.
send him up, please.
I
185.
just, I
I do
just did
want
the
an
nine.
I do want an appeal actually.
Yes.
Okay, and I heard you the first time, Escobar, and you're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
wait until Chief gets here. I just said that.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Whoever, whichever
I'll
officer. I
send
don't
him
know
up.
why
How
all
long
y'all
you getting?
Yeah,
I got it. I just seen y'all leaving. He only got
So-
185.
I'll take these cuffs off me.
525. It's gonna take it
9:59.
off when you get there.
Don't
Oh,
worry. I'm filing
185.
an
I'm sorry.
appeal on your behalf.
185.
Man, bet that.
That is a clear
Man,
misadministration of justice.
y'all
Okay, if
ain't
you want
getting
to keep
nothing.
talking, I can find you too, and you can
I'm
be
not.
sent up with
I'm
me.
not speaking to you. I'm speaking to my
Okay, leave the
client.
courtroom quietly. Your client's no longer here.
We're
Now,
not in
you want to
session.
keep talking. It doesn't matter. You're still talking about the court case, which puts it back in session. If you want to go
Uh,
back and forth, I can send you up there with him. Y'all can have a
Your,
private conversation.
Your Honor, Your Honor.
You want?
Actually,
Are you
Oh my
testing me?
God.
Are you testing
I
me?
am not testing you, but I do
Okay, then
have
walk out
freedom of
quietly.
speech.
Not
You're
in my
not going to
courtroom.
live.
I asked you to leave
There is no session.
or get sent up.
I'm not breaking any
Officers,
law.
can y'all escort him out, please?
I am an officer of the court,
You
and
No,
there
you're
is no
be
not.
so
session.
long. You won't be
All
so
right, come on,
long.
brother.
Only the
You don't
state's
gotta put him in
officer
cuffs. Don't
Okay,
put him in
Mr.
cuffs. Don't put
Sawyer.
him in cuffs.
I'm
Don't put him in cuffs.
sorry.
He
You
can walk
speaking
out.
on
He can
behalf
walk
of
out.
my position.
Come on. The
Move to
judge
the
wants you
beat.
to leave. Come
Let's
on.
go.
We ain't gonna make it hard. Come on. So we don't gotta put you in cuffs. Let's go ahead and just walk right out. There you go.
Them knees ain't working, is it?
Wonk, 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 wonk.
Wonk, 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 wonk.
Wonk, 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 wonk. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Mm-mm.
Why you doing that?
Down and
Stop
loosen
trolling.
that tie.
I told you about that shit. You gonna make me whoop your ass.
Calm down and loosen that tie.
Officer,
Why you saying what?
I was.
Shut it up. Shut your mouth and leave.
Sir.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
wait, I talked to somebody.
Bye.
In here.
Bye.
The DA.
Listen, no. Don't go back in there. Bye. Bye.
now can I say wonk, wonk, wonk? It would be just
Bye.
unfair.
That's my daughter.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nice parenting. I like that. I like that. Tough love. You know, cheering these days. It just
Yeah.
goodness gracious. This is crazy. Asking this is a misadministration of justice, in fact,
Why you say that?
because I'm being asked to leave the courtroom and there's no proceedings. Court is not in
So
session.
you want to talk with the judge one-on-one?
Not with that judge. I want to appeal that decision with the Supreme Court, and that's my right, and she appears to be and I understand that she's
So
being
why
challenged.
don't you come down with a common agreement with her and just talk to her in the chambers?
I was trying. I was.
I'm gonna see if you. Come on. I'm gonna see if you can get you a one-on-one.
Please don't, because we're gonna be here for an extra hour. Is Donna? Is that your client right there? Is that your client? Whose client is that back there?
She don't want to talk.
Whose client? You have a court case or something?
Hey, judge. Oh,
You got a court case?
I don't think he. I don't.
Who's this guy?
I think he's in
Are you
head.
talking to me?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
You got a
nah,
hearing?
nah. I'm just waiting on bonds. That's about it. I'm chilling.
Oh, damn. Bonds head pop. I don't know if he's coming back.
Huh?
You said you waiting on Bonds?
Yeah.
His head popped like 30 minutes ago. I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, I was just looking to come on, get, you know what I'm saying, get the job back, but
Get
I'm
the
gonna wait on,
fuck
I can wait
on.
on it.
Oh yeah, wait on him because I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
See,
Judge.
Well,
I was
so
just
I was
defending you.
a
Oh,
88
now I can't
before.
even do
I
it.
was
Oh,
Like,
still in training.
Okay,
She said
yeah,
just
you got to do that.
sit down,
I'll
just
just hire
wait a
him.
minute,
you're
and then she's
district
gonna
attorney's
bring you back.
Yeah,
office.
just
You
hit
ain't
him up in the
supposed to be
east because
oh,
he's not
saying.
gonna be back tonight. I
Hey,
I'll
don't think.
see if he's not busy. Sorry.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm
I
trying to
said hit
see
him
if.
up in the east. I don't think he's coming back.
no, I'm not a
You said
law
what?
firm. I'm the
Are he
district
not coming
attorney.
back?
Yeah, he popped.
What'd you
He
say?
never come. He,
I'm
ne-
Trying
he
the
to
didn't come
I
back.
mean,
I'm
Usually when he
the
does.
district attorney. I
whenever
got
he's
Judge
available,
Paris
so I
about
can
it.
speak.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, baby.
Yeah,
I'll
you
talk
know,
to you.
getting the job. Yeah.
Appreciate you
All right.
though.
hey, never.
Judge. No,
Hey, it's
and he takes off.
that guy's waiting on Bonds.
No, no. I
Something
bring
about getting
charges.
his
I don't
job back.
defend charges. You good?
All right.
That is, what was number 7?
What up, Sheriff? Did you need me or something? Huh? talk to me. All right. Yeah.
Judge Richardson, are you available by chance?
Yeah, come in the conference room. That's
All
right.
Come on.
All right.
Okay.
Excuse
Wait,
me.
hold on. What you say? No, you good. You good. You good. We guilty on all.
He might be in here. Oh
Hello?
no, he's in the conference room.
Yeah.
Huh?
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Let me check the doctor.
Your Honor, I wanted to have a I don't know if you're busy. I don't want to take up your time, but I was wondering if we could have if we could have a one-to-one talk, maybe 3-4 minutes at most, if you're available.
Yeah, I'm free. What's
Okay.
going on?
All right. It is my understanding that you chair the Supreme Court. Am I correct?
Yeah, depends on what we're hearing.
Right.
But why? What's going on?
Were you present during the last session?
Yeah, I was in and out, but
Okay.
I heard a lot of. I didn't hear the I didn't hear the evidence though because I wasn't in
Gotcha.
these.
Gotcha. Well, luckily for me, I have the entire session on tape.
Okay.
I'm having a very, very, very hard time ever since I entered the Department of Justice. I'm
Damn,
having.
Sheriff, what they doing outside?
It's
It's
sounded
not
like
right outside. It's right. It's around the corner.
Scary, bro. Anyway, keep going.
I'm truly having a difficult time practicing law in the sense that I I cannot logically, when something is very clear, and this is it has nothing to do with my role or the way I interpret law. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say this, to be honest. I've been practicing for a very long time. And the way that procedures are taking place in the courts, it leaves me just mind boggled.
send. I mean, if you have some legitimate recommendations, I would definitely send those over for sure. Um, I don't know what your difficulties have been, so I'm not really
Right.
sure.
So I'll give you an example. When I joined DOJ, I was interviewed by a judge, and they had, well, which area of law did you want to practice in? And I said, you know what, I have no preference. Wherever DOJ feels they have a need, or they have a weakness, or an area that they'd like to strengthen, count me in. I'll do whatever needs to be done, whether it be uh, um, as a solo practitioner or if it's going to be for the state, wherever. And I was placed originally on the state side. I said, all right, wherever you want me. When I was introduced to Miss Monroe, um, I was expecting some sort of, I had expectations of procedures, I had expectations of some sort. Well, 2 days passed by, and there, I felt like I was being isolated or pushed. And immediately, Miss Monroe raised jokingly and seriously an objection that she felt someone was trying to replace her, which was not the case, because I clearly stated that I don't care wherever I was assigned to or placed to. I didn't have a preference, and I received no orientation from her, and in fact, no guidance as to where I needed to be, what I needed to do, zero orientation. Although she was made fully aware that I would be joining her team as a prosecutor. So, right off the bat, that created a barrier. So, I said, it appears to me that the district attorney doesn't want me in her team for whatever reason. Obviously, there was none, but other than, I guess, emotional issues or whatnot. And I said, I need to get to work. I need to be doing something. This is my second day in city, and no one has reached out. No one has told me what needs preparation, what needs doing, and I can't do that. I am a busybody. I'd like to be focused, busy at all times. And there's plenty of legal defense cases that need an attorney. So I'm going to go ahead and migrate over to the opposite team, given that there is a need for a service. So I was switched over to defense. I have been in 3 hearings within the week I have been here in this city. I have witnessed the initial hearing. That was outstanding. Outstanding. Judgment was to the letter. The second one was yourself as presiding officer of the bench. And your rationale and decisions that you made were also excellent, outstanding. You reviewed evidence. You did what's expected of you, obviously, and did it very finely. On the third hearing, that was absolutely illegal. And I know that you mentioned that
You're talking about this most recent one that you just ended just now?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I don't know if it's lack of experience. I don't know if it's lack of knowledge of the application of law. I don't know. I'm not going to dare raise any opinions because I don't know what actually is happening. But I have reason to believe that whatever judgment was just, or whatever sentencing was just handed down, is factually illegal. It is misadministration of justice. There's, I would understand and honor any decision that the judiciary makes and honor it, so long as obviously there is evidence, obviously as there is rationale, but no rationale was provided. Nothing was provided other than boom, 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 boom. Reason to believe that there was a predisposition. It was not a fair trial whatsoever. It, I have the clip. I have the entire recording of the session. If you'd like, I could send it to you so you can evaluate. But I'm and I know that this is probably not something you even care for, but I'm so disappointed, to the point that I'm second doubting my existence in the city. To be honest, I expected such a high standard, um, that I don't know where I stand right now.
So yeah, I mean, I definitely can understand your frustration, 100%. Especially given that did have an expectation, as to how this was going to go. Seems like you had some use some due diligence to go on the other side where you were needed. I can't speak to how my peers approach their judgments. Like that's a little out of scope for me. But I would just say this: like I've been frustrated. I mean, because I was a lawyer before too.
Gotcha,
I've been frustrated as a lawyer and as a judge, right?
gotcha.
But I do enjoy the work, right? So I've kind of just taken it as
Right.
just experiences that kind of come with how things are kind of operating and the people that we deal with. I wouldn't take it personal, at least.
Oh no no no! Oh no no
I
no
don't
no!
think that
Oh no no no!
anyone's doing anything.
No, 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 absolutely. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not it can't be a personal thing. Business is business. Personal life is personal life. And quite honestly, the only thing that is carried out here is professionalism, right? On a business aspect, on the legal aspect. It's nothing to do with personal anything. Um, but I guess in a way, just informing you, because I'm not the only one that perceives things. I thought it was me. And I sort of just moved along and moved with the flow. But after getting to know other attorneys, uh, it proven that I thought it was just me, but no, it's quite a lot. It's an entire community of people that have this notion, and oh no, I I introduced an idea to previous judge, the one that was let go. I don't know if he introduced it, if he even had the opportunity to introduce it. But he said that he was going to inform the council of judges. Don't know how that went. Did he make any suggestions concerning magistration?
No, he didn't get to that point.
Got it.
Yeah, but yeah, he we never had a conversation about it.
Got it.
Kind of things, other things kind of happen too quickly.
Got it. Would you mind if I share the idea, or would you rather have me share that idea through a different channel?
You can share it, but if you're gonna speak to Bonds is definitely the person that, as far as like oversight of decisions, like
Got it.
Paris and I,
Okay.
and he was also oversight of Jackson as well.
Got it.
But yeah, I can't really. If Jackson told you something, he certainly didn't tell us, so
I see.
I can't really say whether or not it was true or whether or not it was going to happen or whether
Okay.
I'm not really sure. I don't
Got it.
have
Okay.
the context for it, but again, like I mean, I don't want anybody to kind of leave. I like the DOJ, and I like the folks that are in the DOJ. We all bring our own perspective and our own kind of approach to
Right.
bringing everybody in, how we participate with each other in the courtroom. But I would give it another shot. Um, just know that not everybody's gonna have like the same idea on how things are supposed to work during a session, right?
No,
So
absolutely. I understand clearly that some people are versed and others are not. That's truly, at the end of the day, that's how I see reality. Um, can I ask you just a real quick question?
okay.
If court is not in session, there's no presiding officer on the bench. Uh, Can an attorney be ordered out if they're not committing a crime, they're not breaking any laws, and not being disrespectful either?
Wait, say that one more time. You said an
There is
attorney.
no judge on the bench. There is no active session happening or pending session. Can an attorney be forced, ordered out of the building? They're not breaking a law. They're not being rude. And they are an officer of the court. Which any attorney practicing law in a court of law is considered an officer of the court.
I think it really just kind of depends, right? So there is like something kind of associated with like conduct in the court, not necessarily in a hearing, right? So the judge and bailiff have that opportunity, ability to tell someone to exit the area based on their
without a reason.
conduct. Well, I don't. Well, what was the reason? Was
I
the
was
reason
I
explained
was
to you?
I was telling I was telling the judge. First, I was asking the judge if this particular session was what level, at what court level, and she said, "Oh, we don't have different levels. It's just here." Oh, I thought it was otherwise. We have we have district courts, we have municipal courts, we have magistration courts, we have civil courts, we have Supreme Court.
Kayla, get your ass back over here.
There's
I
different
like it. It sounds
levels
like
of court.
something out of a scary movie.
And she said that there was no such thing. I said,
Well,
I need to
well,
know
we
what level it was,
yeah,
so that I know
yeah.
if I have the right to an appeal or not.
Well, you certainly have a right to appeal. I think it's not as complex as what you. We don't have enough staff for those levels of complexity,
Well,
but
clearly,
yeah,
if you can
everyone
appeal,
has
sorry, go ahead.
everyone has the opportunity to appeal just because that would create an unnecessary restriction. Just because we have lack of staff, it's not fair. So like you
Wait.
can
Well, I
appeal.
didn't understand. What do you mean?
I mean like like there's 3 judges, right?
Yeah.
Typically those levels of appeal are different sets of judges.
Right.
That's what I meant by that. Like, so you have an opportunity to appeal no matter what.
Right, but okay, no, I understand that. It just seemed like the previous judge didn't know that was something that could be done, and didn't mention anything in that regards. Had I not come up to her to clarify, and I asked her if I could speak to her, and she didn't want to speak to me. Like, no, I need to speak to you. It was almost as if there was a predisposition of some sorts, and I can't understand why. If this is the first time I've ever I had a physical interaction with this judge. So I don't know why that demeanor. Um, and then for her to ask the police to escort me out. I mean, I didn't break any laws. I wasn't being a nuisance. I was asking legitimate questions. It just appeared to me that there was a lack of legal knowledge there of sorts.
Just let the lovers quarrel.
I wouldn't say lack of knowledge. She's the senior judge here, so I can't speak to that. I wouldn't say that that's the case at all.
Okay. Well, there has been a clear misadministration of justice here on the ruling that was made. So that's definitely not. There's nothing senior about it there. This was very basic, not extensive, not complicated. She managed to find every single charge, some of them without any evidence. And she handed down a guilty verdict on each and every single one of them. That is impossible. You call that senior?
That's that. Her verdict is not for me to discuss. Though. If you want to talk about that, you definitely need to talk to Judge Bonds for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
I will do that.
Yeah, you should definitely do that as soon as you feel it's necessary.
Thank you. Appreciate your time. I'm sorry sorry to waste your time, by the way.
Oh no, you're fine. Waste my time.
All right. I'm not gonna burden you anymore. I'll speak to Judge Bonds.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Excuse me. Oh, I need to eat. Oh my gosh, I need to eat something.
Dominique, absolutely not. Come back.
Fight it to the max. You still gonna go to jail.
Who is this?
There is nobody irrelevant. You bastard.